What's up with y'all, man? That's a banger right there, though. Like, you ever peep like how certain songs be cool, but once you like going through whatever the fuck they talk about, the shit hit different now. Now that's your favorite song, man. Shit 20 years old, it's your favorite song now. Play the shit 20 times, you learn the lyrics backwards and all that, right? Well, you go do shit, you know. But anyway, I put up a joint that said, I don't like right next to these trucks. I put a joint up that said, what's some topics we want to discuss today, and I reposted, I think, like 4 of them, and those are the ones we're going to talk about if we got time, because some joints be more juicier than the other joints, so, you know, one might last longer than the other joint. But before we do that, I got to get out of where I'm at. I don't even like how this about to go. I ain't about to check for y'all motherfuckers, so let me get past these trucks first, you know, and then we can, you know what I'm saying? Oh, all right, there we go, cool. All right, the first joint was, I don't know, yeah, it was a girl. She said, every time I try to leave, something keeps bringing me back. I kind of figured she was like, you know, probably referring to the song, because that's exactly how she worded it. Every time I try to leave, something keeps bringing me back. Basically, how do I not go back? You know? The best advice I could give a person who feels as though like every time, you know, they try to leave and it keep bringing them back, sometimes you just gotta let fate just do its job, and you gotta let certain shit run its course. You know, one thing you don't want to do is interrupt what's already planned. You know what I'm saying? So me personally, I'm not big on luck, and I'm not big on why this happened to me, why this didn't go for me, why I didn't get this, why I didn't get her. I'm not big on that. I've always been, everything happened the way it's supposed to happen, right? So once you start to understand that that's just how life goes, there's nothing you really can do to alter what's already gonna happen. So if the nigga don't want to be with you, ain't no dick sucking in the world gonna make him stay. It's not a trip in the world that's gonna make him stay. It's not a conversation that can be had that's gonna make him stay. So what you kind of do is you start going through your acceptance stage, right? Now it's good to go through the acceptance stage while y'all still like beefing or still like together, but y'all going through it. That's where, like, that's the perfect time to go through the acceptance stage that I'm not gonna be with this motherfucker. And the reason why I say that is because if you already faking like that while y'all already on the ropes, it's like, all right, when this shit over, I can handle it a lot better. Let me tell you. So let's just say you quit the nigga cheating, right? And you ain't leave right away for whatever reason. You know, you love him. You feel like, you know, whatever your reason is that you feel like you love them, right? Or you wanted to stay. But then it's like, we accept people back not knowing how we gonna feel later. And we have to stop doing that, because you will forgive a nigga literally, like you really wanted to forgive him, but you wasn't ready to forgive him. But you don't know how you're gonna react later. So let's just say the nigga cheated, you forgive him. You never been cheated on by him, so you don't really know how you're gonna react, right? So after you forgive him and he think everything is all peaches and cream, 2 weeks later, shit that he normally do now, it pisses you off, and it constantly reminds you that he cheated. So he been liking Big Pic. You never paid him no mind. He been liking girls' pictures, right? Ever since he cheated now, and you see him liking Big pictures, it alter your mind. Now you just like, that's probably who we trying to fuck. That's probably who we fucking. Do we know this girl? And then you gonna find yourself constantly beating your brain up and beating your mental up, trying to figure out what this person doing, if they still doing it, so you didn't really forgive them. But we say that type shit because it's like, okay, I want to be with this person, so I'm going to forgive him. But you can't just be you can't be so forgiving all the time. You know, that's why with me, it takes time for me to forgive you. I can't just say a day later or 2 days later that I forgive you. You get what I'm saying? So all that goes back to when y'all going through your little shit, already start accepting the fact that this might work out. A lot of times, us niggas too, we look at shit like forever with people, and nothing is really forever. So if you looking at forever with somebody, you're not accepting the fact that you might gotta not live with them no more, or they might not be in your life no more, right? So once you start dealing with that while you with them towards the end, this makes you stronger for the breakup. You're less angry, you more understanding, you more like, okay, I already planned for this, I prayed for this, you know, I'm gonna be all right. I prayed that, you know, God give me the strength that, so when that day come, because it's gonna come, you're not just gonna be on the ropes and think that shit is gonna get better without y'all applying an effort. You get what I'm saying? So now, when the shit actually happens, y'all break up, not going to say you're not going to be hurt at all. You always going to feel something hurt when you got used to somebody being in your life and now they not going to be there no more, right? So now, after the breakup, you like, all right, cool, you know, they ran this course. I forgive you for what you did. I understand that we can't be together for whatever reason, and, you know, I can live with that. Am I going to cry in the car? Probably. Am I going to think about you at night? Probably. Am I going to try to talk to other women or talk to other niggas that try to get over you? Probably. This is all regular, normal human being shit that you don't got to feel bad about doing. We all been there before. We all did it. We all got our heart broken. This is part of the game. What you don't want to do is know that something is a bad situation. No, like you and this nigga been together for 3 years. Y'all both toxic. Y'all both liars. Y'all both cheaters. Y'all both this. And y'all just know that it's not going nowhere fast. Don't not in your mind start already accepting the fact that you can't be with somebody. Because you know how y'all would carry it that y'all not going to be together. Y'all fucking ridiculous. So now y'all break up without you not even thinking that y'all ever break up. And then you break down. You like, what? What you mean we done? Hold the fuck up, because you never thought about it being over. You get what I'm saying? And now when y'all break up, it's 10 times harder on you. And they was just like, yo, like I really can't believe that I ain't with this motherfucker no more. Damn, we really done? Damn, all I did was this and this and the third. Let me tell you something. My grandpa used to tell me all the time, right? And I never understood it till I got older. He said, all you did was all you did. I'm like, what the fuck that mean? Like, come on, all that cool, thorough shit. What the fuck do that mean? All you did is all you did. You get what I'm saying? So then I started getting older, and I'm like, well, what the fuck do that mean? And then you start to think, like, all you did was all you did, meaning, like, what more did you have to do for me to think that whatever you did was okay? Like, nigga, all you did was all you had to do, basically. To sum it up, all you did was all you had to do. Like a nigga a cheat or a bitch a cheat, and be like, damn, I only cheated one time. What the fuck you had it in your mind that I was going to take you back 4 times and then I left on the first one? You surprised? Fuck you mean? All you did was cheated, or all you did was lied, or all you did was this. That's all the fuck you had to do. That's all you got to do. You get what I'm saying? Now, people used to always, like, I don't know about how y'all came up, but when we used to come up, people used to always hate the person that didn't give a fuck about friendships or relationships. Anybody can get cut off, right? You know, it's more normalized now. But before, it'd be like, your friends do some snake shit, you ain't friends with them no more. Like, damn, bro, all they did was like, well, y'all better than they got. No, it was frowned upon to just cut people off for the first strike and all that goofy shit back in the day. That's why I never had too many friends, right? But now that we in 2020, it's normalized. I don't gotta get in that character. I cut anybody the fuck off. If I feel as though you don't have my best interest, and you gotta understand what I mean by this, right? We all have shit that we stand on, right? Once you make me go against what I stand on, basically, if I gotta choose between you and what I stand on, I'm choosing what I stand on 100%. And that's the problem that people don't understand. It's not that all you did was this, or you only did that. It's that you put me in position to go against you and what I stand on. And I'm never gonna go against what I stand for or what I stand on for nobody. So I don't give a fuck if it's my grandma that got me going against what I stand on. Bye, granny. Because I gotta live with myself at the end of the day. I ain't gotta live with my grandma. I ain't gotta live with this bitch. I ain't gotta live with this nigga. I gotta live with myself at the end of the day. I'm not about to sit right here and put up with nothing that I ain't gonna put up with for nobody. And that's what get people cut off with me. It's not that you only said this to me, or you only made me feel this way, or you only did this. It's the fact that you put me up against what I stand on. So, ladies, you a chick that you know, you say, if a nigga ever cheat on me, I ain't going back. And you stood on that all this time. You 25 years old, you've been in 4 relationships, nigga cheated on you, you left. That's just what you stand for. I'm not letting no nigga this and the third, right? And then a nigga cheat on you. That's him pitting you against what you stand for. The moment you decide with a person versus what you stand on, that person now has like that person can control you in a way. This is serious. It don't gotta be a nigga. It could be one of your friends. It could be anybody. Once you choose somebody over what you stand for, you losing yourself. And that's what happens in relationships. A lot of times it's like you will be with somebody, right? And you say, oh, never could be me. I ain't dealing with that. Never me. And then you will find yourself dealing with that. And that's why you losing yourself. That's why you losing yourself, because you so accepted to shit that you don't stand for because you want somebody in your life. Let me tell you something. If somebody gonna be in your life, what they stand for should be what you stand for. Why the fuck you with somebody and y'all stand for 2 different things? I stand for justice and you stand for them. How the fuck we gonna work out? we have to have the same morals. Like, yo, we not doing that. I'm not trying to make you look stupid. You're not going to make me look stupid. I'm not going to lie to you. You're not going to lie to me. We're not talking about no weird-ass beliefs people got. We talk about standard morals. That's it. I'm not fucking two friends because I don't want to look like no hoe. That's a moral. You get what I'm saying? I'm not fucking after my friend. That's a moral. You get what I'm saying? I'm not talking behind nobody back me. That's a moral. We got to stop making it seem like all this shit be cool, because it don't be cool. I mean, the moment you accept it, it's like you losing yourself. And when you're in a relationship, believe it or not, whether it's healthy, unhealthy, whether y'all talking, whatever it is, it don't really matter too much what it is. But you're going to lose a piece of yourself at some point. And you're going to lose multiple pieces of yourself at some point, because that's what a relationship is for. It's the sacrifice, right? So understand that relationship is the sacrifice, right? If you're not ready to sacrifice nothing, you're not ready for a relationship. You get what I'm saying? So if you don't want to, let's just say something stupid. If you don't want to lose weight, you get what I'm saying? Then you're not ready for a relationship, because you have to go into relationships with open minds that I'm willing to alter or change certain things about myself in beliefs of a greater good. Meaning, like, I know that, you know, at times I'm a little, you know, how can I say it? I'm a little obnoxious, right? I know that if I go in a relationship, I will have to tone it down a little bit, or not be it at all, in order for it to work. But if I know in my mind that I'm not turning down my, you know, shit, or I'm not altering it, or I'm not changing it for nobody, I'm not ready for a relationship. Here's the problem. Y'all think because this nigga look good, this nigga got money, this bitch look good, she got a fat ass, she do this, I want to be with her. And let me just tell you to be the first one. All that pretty girlfriend, fat ass girlfriend, got her own shit girlfriend. You think that's why you want to be with somebody, but in reality, it's like somebody can't be the catch. You get what I'm saying? It's just like somebody has to be the catch, and somebody has to change, and somebody has to be the catch, right? Because y'all both can't play the same role. Now, I say that to say, when you get in a relationship, you will change things about yourself, but it's only if you believe it's for a greater good. Like, say for instance, if I tone down my, you know, my attitude, right, I will be a better person. That's a sacrifice I'm willing to do. I don't got no problem with toning down my anger or dating somebody that calms me down, because I know it's making me a better person. What I do have a problem with is somebody insulting my intelligence and making me go against my fucking morals every other fucking week. That's what I'm not doing. I'm not toning down my intelligence so you can feel like you can get over on me. I'm not toning down my intelligence so you can be sneaky, because that's not for a greater good for me. That's only a recipe for disaster. So you have to understand that all these things make up a relationship. It's not never going to be all good, not never going to be all bad. Now, here's where you get back to the question about why I keep going back. You might be going back because you're afraid to be alone. You feel like it's still more there, or you don't want nobody else to have them. Those are the three major. I'm pretty sure it's people in here that said, no, I went back because of this, whatever. Those are the three major, you know. You feel like it's still something there, you're afraid to be alone, or you don't want to see it with nobody else. Now, all those are normal. The only thing is that you only prolonging the inevitable. You're not going to be together. It's not there. So you trying to stay for any of those three reasons is not healthy. One, why you don't want to see him with nobody else if you don't even want him? So this bitch get on your nerves so bad. She burn you out so bad. This nigga cheats so bad. This nigga broke so bad. But you don't want to see him with nobody else. You don't want to see her with nobody else. I mean, if I don't see me with you, I don't see nobody else with you. But hey, niggas got different worlds and niggas put up with different shit. So why the fuck would I be like, I don't want to see nobody with you when I don't even want you? That's stupid. You know? I'm afraid to be alone. That's probably the only one that I feel as though I can almost understand. Like the other ones I want to understand, but this one, like the alone, I feel this one on a spiritual level, because it's like the longer you with somebody, right? And the longer you love them, the longer you fuck them, the more time y'all spend. it's not just a relationship. That's just like the outside of it. Oh, they're in a relationship. I would rather have a bond with anybody before I be in a relationship. So you gotta understand that when you going on dates, y'all fucking, you're helping each other out, y'all doing other and third, that's helping the relationship, but it's also building a bond, right? You won't stay for a relationship. You just don't know this because you probably don't know the two. You're not staying for the relationship. You're staying for the bond. The fact that I could call this nigga with my problems and we can get through it. The fact that I can say I'm horny and we can fucking have good sex, gonna get through it. You get what I'm saying? You're going back because the bond. You missed the bond before you missed the relationship. Because, hear me out, right? Let's just say you and a nigga still fucking, you're still helping each other out, you still can call on them, there's no disrespect going on, but y'all ain't together. Nobody gives a fuck. Who cares? You still getting sex, y'all still talking, y'all still kicking it, whatever. Who cares that y'all not in a relationship? Nobody. Because you worrying about that bond. Now, let's just say y'all didn't have that bond. You wouldn't even want to be in that relationship. Like, I don't even fuck with this motherfucker. Like, they a whole op. You should not be with somebody and feel like they're an op. You get what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like a lot of these new relationships, and when I say new, I don't mean like this year. I meant like, anything after 5 years is new. I feel as though it lack partnership. And it lacks all these things that we're afraid to talk about. Like, we are afraid to talk about, like, you not feeling like my partner. Like, there should never be a time where it's something that bothers me and it doesn't bother you. You get what I'm saying? That's partnership. If me and you go into business together and we ain't making no fucking money, if we go into business together and you ain't making no fucking money, then I ain't making no fucking money. This is a partnership. So under any circumstances where I feel as though something bothers me and it don't bother you, why is that? There's never should be a time where, there's a problem and then I gotta solve it, but I'm with somebody. It's just like, that's not cool. It's not okay to do. You shouldn't make nobody feel this way. That's bullshit. There's no way in hell. Like, it was a meme that went around. It's not too much about what I'm talking about, but it is. They said, why do I have to share my wins but take my losses by myself? And that kind of like, it's more like the same principle, but not the same, wording. But it's like, if we partners, we have to have the same energy when it comes to each other. You get what I'm saying? Like, me and my sister, we're not partners. So if she feel a way about something and I feel as though she shouldn't feel that way, or it's other sides to it and whatever else, I can voice that to my sister, because we're not on that level as far as, being intimate. She's not my spouse. But when it comes to my spouse, you can't tell me you feel disrespected and it's not top priority to me. You can't tell me that this nigga said something to you that you felt as though was disrespectful and it's not top priority to me. It's no way. You understand what I'm saying? It's just no way. It's no way that you should feel disrespected by anybody in this world and I feel as though it's not that deep. Let's just say the situation not that deep, but the fact that you feel like that is deep. Have you ever thought about it like that? So let's say the situation is, the bull said, damn, man, that ass fat. Your girl walked past by herself. The bull said, damn, man, that ass fat. Right? Damn, ma, that ass fat. And you come home like this bull just completely, and you all obnoxious, and you all, hype, and you like, this bull just disrespected me while I was walking in the house. I'm like, what bull? The little dirty boy at the corner. What'd he say? He told me something, damn, ma, that ass fat. Now, to me, that's something that niggas gonna say. I'm happy he said it, because now I know that, niggas like what I got under my arm, right? Oh shit, he said my girl got a fat ass. Cool, I'm not mad that he said it. But the fact that my bitch came in this house, I was said it all like that, guess what? I gotta go talk to the boy now. And the conversation ain't gonna go, what you say to my girl? Because, nigga, what you said ain't really that bad, but the fact that she feel this way, I'm matching her energy. So now it's either I'm gonna punch you in your fucking mouth, or maybe you gonna have a talk where as though you gonna feel like that you don't even wanna look my bitch way next time you see her. One or the other. But that's a partnership. The fact that what he said wasn't disrespectful to me, it wasn't bad. He said, damn, ma, your ass fat. That ain't the end of the world. But it's how it made you feel is why I'm upset. So if you go to your nigga or you go to your chick and you tell them that this person or a situation made you feel this way to the tiff, and they are telling you that, oh, it's not that serious, look at it like this, yada, 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 you're you lack in partnership. You don't understand that we in this together. So I gotta handle this by myself. And then you gonna handle it how you handle it, and I gotta handle it how I handle it, right? Okay, so let's say I handle it this way, and you handle it that way, and now they both don't make sense. Now, I wanted to handle it this way. You did this. What if they don't make sense now? Now we gotta choose which way we gotta handle it. But I feel like that's the major thing when it comes to new relationships, that you lack partnership. And and I know this to be true because I have a brother that's married and I have a close friend that's married, right? And they don't lack partnership. I put them in plenty of scenarios, and it's like, we actually been through that and we did this. Oh, okay, I ain't tripping. You get what I'm saying? So if you with somebody, start to understand. Hold on. It was another thing that I think I posted. If I didn't, it was another thing. It said, if you're dealing with a narcissist or some shit like that, right? Did I post that one? Let me see something. I can't even read it. I can't even fucking read it. But I think somebody said, if you how do you deal with somebody that you think is a narcissist or whatever, right? So those who don't know, that's more like somebody that lack empathy, right? I could have sworn I screenshot. But that's somebody who basically, they lack empathy, right? So again, when it comes to partnership, right? It's not the situation that should have you ready to ride. It's always the way it made your partner feel that has you ready to ride. It's not too much of it, because fuck the situation. But you have to always, especially if you're going to be in a relationship, you can't be a narcissist. It's impossible. You have to feel how people feel without having to go through whatever it is that they're going through. Like, for instance, prime example. If this girl was raped, now I hate using this one, but this is just a bad thing to talk about, but it's the only one I can think of right now, right? If this person has been raped and they're telling you how certain things make them feel and why they act the way they act and yada, yada, yada. If you're a narcissist, you don't understand because you haven't been raped. But if you're somebody that has empathy, you can damn near almost feel like you got raped just by hearing somebody's story. That's empathy. You telling me whatever it is you're going through, and I start to tear up with you. That's empathy. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people don't have that. Some people don't know. They look like, no, I be understanding. I didn't ask you to understand. Do you feel it? You get what I'm saying? Do you feel it though? If I told you that I'm hurt by a situation, do you feel it? I don't give a fuck if you understand. Okay, you understand why I'm hurt. That don't mean that you feel it or you got my back, but do you feel that I'm hurt though? And that's the part that people lack, like a lot of people, but again, you just don't know it. And not knowing it, it's not as bad as you knowing it, because like, nigga, you know that and you still don't work on it or whatever, but it's like, that's what you need. You need empathy. There's no way in hell that your girl coming to you upset about something happening to her and you're not upset with her. Your chick coming to the house right now and say, man, I'm tired of this bitch. I'm about to fuck this bitch out of this thing. Blah, blah, blah. What bitch? All right, well, that bitch better have an uncle or something. Bitch better have a boyfriend or something, because I'm out there right with you. There's no way in hell somebody you love and somebody that you lay with every day don't feel how you feel when you're upset. Because why I gotta share my happiness with you, but I can't share my lows? Why can we laugh together and have good times together, but yet when it comes to when I'm down or feeling a little under the weather, it's not the same energy? I gotta deal with that shit by myself. So when it's time to pop bottles and have fun, take a trip, you my best friend. But when it's time for you to cry with me and talk to me and help me get situations and have my back, now I'm by myself. That's not cool either. So you can't deal with somebody who's a narcissist in a relationship, because it's like they never going to truly feel how you feel. And again, you can stick around, you can have more sex, more trips, and more time, but understand that you only prolonging it, and that's it as far as that thing. Now I'm trying to figure out what else this was. This say, man, I gotta check the comments on horror, y'all. It say, men can, hold on. It said, men can cheat. I said men can cheat. Men can watch you struggle and still be having sex or some shit like that. Like, a man can watch you struggle but still be wanting sex or still having sex for you, right? Now, this ain't got nothing to do with the nigga. Hold on, my fault. I need an assistant or something. But anyway, niggas, that's not all niggas, right? So basically, somebody using you that you feel as though can't help you, that's not on the nigga. So you can't ask me why do niggas. No, that's not on the nigga. The better question would be, why would you allow? So that's kind of like a short, right to the point type of answer. It's like, why would you allow a man to fuck on you and watch you struggle? So it's not too much to dive into. It's more so like, hear me out, right? Is it still paused? Is it still paused? Let me know, because I told you I'm on the turnpike, so it do be, you know what I mean? It do be getting a little shit. All right, I'm back. All right, so tell me where y'all stop hearing me at. I don't know if I got to start all the way from the beginning or what I got to do. What was the last thing you heard? I wish I had something to drink, man. God damn. Alright, fucking start over. Alright, so basically what I'm saying is that niggas are mess with a female, right? And she have all these things going on for herself, and they feel as though there's nothing that they can physically do for her, like as far as like buying her this, she already got it, or whatever else, right? And I tell people all the time, just because people seem like they have everything together, we all flawed. We all missing something, right? Me, you know, some niggas don't see this. Some niggas ain't gonna do shit for you because they look at it like you can do it for yourself. Me, I'm more so like, okay, if she can do all this shit, it has to be something else I have to do. So let's say she got all this car, house, her own money, good job, and there's nothing that I could buy her to really be like, you know, let's just say she struggled somewhere else. Let's say she struggled with depression. So she buys all these things and shows all these things so people can think she got it all together, but she struggled with depression. Me being a nigga who got money, I don't gotta buy nothing. I can just talk to her and put her mind at ease, whatever she dealing with, and I can be more than her to a nigga who wouldn't buy her a burger.